So you've been using this term deep dive
Yep.
into your emotions quite a bit. I want you to talk
Yeah.
a little bit more about what you mean by that, by deep
Oh,
diving in.
okay. Yeah. So we feel something, right? And we dismiss it because it's uncomfortable. It doesn't
Hmm.
feel good. But the more that you, journaling's a great way to do it. And so is figuring out where it is in your body. So our body talks to us. Where we feel things in our body will have a different thing. So if you feel it in your heart, you'll have a different I guess, a different relationship or a different meaning to it than if you felt it in your gut or if you felt it in your voice or in your head. So it's about deep diving into where you feel it in your body and then understanding it. And there's so many great books. I'm just looking at one on my bookshelf. It's called The Secret Language of Your Body.
Hmm.
And say, for example, you feel sick, right? And this secret language of your body by Ina, Inna Segal, Segal. It's like an extended version of Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life. And it actually helps you to say, well, if you feel it here, there's emotions attached to it and there's a healing required around it. So through using that book and also through journaling, saying, what does this mean? What part of this that requires healing? Someone may say something to you and you feel it and you get angry with it and you get angry with that person and you take it out on that person. Whereas when you do a deep dive and you reverse it, you go, okay, why did that trigger me? What is it that's inside of me that requires healing? And why was I triggered by Fred saying it, where if his Alice had said the same thing to me, I wouldn't have been triggered. So that's what I mean by a deep dive is you actually, everything that happens to you happens for you, not to you. So and that's what I just do. So when I feel down, and if I'm sad, I will write down, what is it that what is it about this that makes me sad? Like, why would I, cry one day and not the other? What is it? Is he around more? Is I missing him? It's been 10 years now since we've physically seen him. And, the last thing I said to Dan on the afternoon before he passed was, Dan, will you move your car, please? I've got to go. I'm late for something. That were my last words to Dan.
Ah,
I
yeah.
know. And it was like, whereas it would have been, I'm not going anywhere. You're staying here. You're not going out, you sort of thing. So,
Hmm.
but I'm fine with that now because we were living and no one knows. Like none of us have an expiry date on our birth certificate. None of us. We've all
No.
got the date set. We just don't know when it is. And that's the thing is, we don't live our lives like today may be our last day
Hmm.
because eventually it will be our last day.